So season 4 has gotten off to a crazy start. Last episode was crazy. It ended crazy with a car crash. We had guy who had fake eyeballs creeping me out, and Liz's father was there trying to kill off Tom while pretending to be a father. But like, you know, like a lot of questionable things have been needs to be answered. And yeah, I'm excited to see this next episode because I don't even know how this is gonna happen. Are we going to Russia? Are we going to Russia, or are they going to get her before he arrives in Russia? Either way, if you guys can hit that like button, subscribe, share, and let's get into the video and join my Patreon for full uncut reactions. Link in description. Let's go. MATO. I've always wanted to be on a floater. Floater plane.
You don't have Agnes. I'm not worried about anything.
I won't apologize. Reddington, he took you from me.
And you hate him for it. For stealing your child. I know how that feels.
You would have been with Agnes now if you hadn't tried to escape.
Yes.
Liz's reaction to her father kind of confuses me because of two reasons. One, like, wouldn't she have like questions, like a lot more questions about him? And you know, like, also like the fact that she thought she shot said father. And also like she's it seems like she has made up her mind that he's a bad guy, which, you know, it does make a little sense, but like how is she like 100% sure that he's like an even worse person than like he's the bad guy and not Reddington, you know? Because like that's the question. Second, the reason why I say that, how is she assured? Because what happens if this was her mom? She wanted this guy to be her mom. She wanted to meet her mom like before. I mean, she was conflicted, but she was kind of wanting to get kidnapped by them because she thought her mom was capturing. So like if she's like, okay, I want to meet my mom, but like I don't want to meet my dad. Like, it's interesting. I don't know if I'm making sense, but yeah, that's what I just wanted to.
Tell me.
I got the girl.
Find a way across the straits and contact my office in the Keys. Do it quickly. Agnes been away from her mother too long.
All right. Like, will she pull the trigger now if she has the chance? Okay. But maybe it's because he wasn't going to let Tom survive. That was the reason why she's no longer interested in, you know, getting to know him. Like I said, but previously, like, Tom was the whether or not she trusted him. How? Okay. Yes, I know. You know, all did tell me. Did tell me you gotta get used to car crashes not doing anything, but seriously, that car went freaking flying right into the car, and not even Reddington is. It's a little bit understandable that Mr. Kaplan would survive because, you know, she was on the far side. But if he walks, I'm throwing this whatever I'm holding my case. He's okay.
Listen, Agnes.
No. Please assist Mr. Kaplan.
You all right?
Okay, this is crazy. He's
in danger. How did you find us?
I had a wrong track in that car.
What kind of
Part of the
car?
day stuck in the trunk.
Who's the driver?
Had to be one of Kirk's hired hands. 6 foot, rough trade, dark skin, likes Western wear.
MATO. I saw his face.
How do you
Who's
know?
MATO?
A finder, tracker,
Okay,
killer when necessary.
they use the same person.
I don't know.
You don't know or you won't say?
We had a mutual friend. He gave MATO his start as a skip tracer. It was years ago.
Little Nikos.
I can talk to him. If he knows anything, he'll tell me.
West Texas's favorite bail bondsman, an Amarillo institution for 25 years to life. Dembe, call Edward. Tell him to ready the jet. We're gonna pay a visit to Little Nikos.
And we're off to the races. Who cares about a little car crash, you know? That was crazy. I got curious to Liz for trying, although I would have waited until they touched down so that, and then should try and shot them, because might as well be good as dead in the middle of the
We have
ocean.
two targets, Elizabeth Keene and Agnes Keene. Konstantin Rostov, also known as Alexander Kirk, fled with Elizabeth in a private seaplane that departed from Playa Larga less than an hour ago, due west.
What about Agnes?
I have a lead on Agnes. She was abducted by one of Kirk's private contractors, a high-priced tracker known only as MATO. He missed the flight off the island.
Then he's trapped in Cuba. There's no
The
way
guy
to make
who
it
never
past the PNR
stops.
after the international incident you just caused there.
Ordinarily, I would agree with you, Agent Navabi, but MATO isn't your garden variety mercenary. From what I'm told, he's an Indian, part Sioux, part I don't know what. Son of a shaman. MATO could sneak up on a deer in a glade and smack it on the rump. He'll find his way off the island.
Contact Customs and Border Patrol. They work with the Coast Guard to monitor the air and waters around Cuba.
Sir, I don't understand why we're going to such
Agent Rupster
extremes.
is on a return flight from Cuba. It's time to set aside your personal feelings and help out this investigation.
It's my fault. If anything happens to Elizabeth or the baby.
You got nothing to apologize for.
You do.
Tried to help us find a normal life. Can't take that risk again. I don't regret trying to get away from you.
Of course you don't. Regret requires age or wisdom.
We were trying to protect Agnes.
I guess that didn't work out.
Go. Just be.
When we get
She
to
just needed to
Amarillo,
be
I think
smart.
It would be best to do as I say. Both of you.
They're like scolded children right there.
Mayday, mayday, mayday. Can anyone hear me?
Where's that phone?
Gone.
You need to untie me, Masha.
Mayday, mayday.
Not. This is some father-daughter bonding, if I've ever.
Agnes is safe. She'll be careful.
One of the pontoons is taking on water. We don't have long.
Untie me. Masha, I'm your father. You can't let me drown.
Watch me.
I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one who finds that a
We have a
little.
sonar operator in the Miami district working on this. We launched a search as soon as I received your call. I'm authorized to give you full access to our radar screens.
That seaplane is flying low, wanted to avoid detection.
Most radar transmitters are on the ground, aimed at the sky. Ours float in the sky and balloons looking down. They're designed to detect small aircraft like the one you described. Now, if you don't mind me asking, who's on the plane?
A fugitive.
We see things differently. To be honest, I get both sides. So like, I feel like I don't mind Samara saying, you know, she's fugitive, or like being mad and all that. Whereas other people are like not being mad at or like that. Like they kind of get why Liz ran away. So I don't mind Samara like saying that, as long as, you know, she's working to find her, because like they need to know, she needs to know that, like, you know, regardless of what, they should do whatever's in their power to protect Elizabeth until they get a hold of her, and then you can strangle her.
When we get
Just
inside,
joking.
let me talk to him. He and I have history.
He and I don't. I'll be more persuasive.
Is that what this has come to? The chance for you to punish me by hurting someone I care about?
You are not my concern.
Yeah.
Agnes is.
Do you remember what I looked like that night lying in the street? My head torn open? Annie's body in front of me?
Whoa, we got backstory?
You know I don't know what you looked like. I was away.
Right, but he does. Little Nico sat by my bed in the hospital. When I healed, he gave me work, a reason to push on. I'm only here to serve you today because of his kindness.
And look what happened.
I speak to him first.
Can I help you?
Little Nikos, please.
Little Nikos.
Oblige, miss.
Mr. Kaplan, an old friend.
Mr. Kaplan. I wish I could oblige, but Nikos is taking a little nap.
Perhaps it's time for a wake-up call.
He's in surgery.
Where?
His stomach.
And where might we find his stomach?
I told him he couldn't come in.
So it was literally.
Timing.
What the hell is going on?
Is this a lap band? I knew all those desserts would catch up with little Nikos one day. I need your capable team here to wake up your patient.
What? Call security right now.
Wake him up.
I can't. We're in the middle of a procedure. I'd be putting his life in danger.
His life's already in danger. How about yours?
Okay, so you know how Kaplan said, "Please, let me talk to him. Let's be nice about this." The situation literally went in Reddington's doing Reddington's way anyway. That whole
We're gonna flip. Our only chance is out there holding on to the pontoons.
You mean my only chance? You're not going anywhere.
Elizabeth.
We're not gonna survive unless we trust each other.
I'll never trust you.
Well,
Family, not Reddington. Us. You want to hold your child in your arms again.
Great.
Trust each other.
While you're holding a gun. Okay. Yeah, see, I told you. This is the father-daughter bonding time. They made this whole episode.
ELT signal. Are you telling me their plane went down?
It appears that way, sir.
But we have a location for them.
It's not that simple. This ELT signal's an older model, analog frequency.
No digital signal to carry GPS coordinates. Not about me, it is about Agent Kane, but I don't know if I have the strength to lose her again.
None of us do.
Stay on it. Say a prayer. And notify me the minute you have an update.
Remember, we're getting what we need, one way or another.
Kate, what are you? What's happening?
We only have a minute. Raymond Reddington is here. He wants MATO.
This is...
Tell me how to find MATO.
No.
He'll kill you if you don't.
He'll kill MATO if I do.
I'm not gonna hurt you, Nikos.
He's...
You're a good man, loyal, protective of those who are protective of you. I admire that in a person. Unfortunately for you, I'm surrounded by people who don't. Tom, I'd like to introduce you to little Nikos, the man who's protecting the sociopath who stole your baby.
Yeah. He didn't give her any time, like 2 seconds.
Don't let go.
They're looking. The FBI, the Coast Guard. They'll find us.
They'll find you.
No way. Okay, there's no way that's the end of him. Like, no, coming as his father or her enemy, whatever. That's not the end.
You said we have to trust each other. Do you trust me?
Yes.
Then hold on.
Why don't they just like climb onto the top of the thing and just sit on it? You know, that's. Oh wait, actually, it will. That will.
This is my little girl.
Okay, yeah, I might topple it. Never mind.
Right here.
Them holding on.
I'm doing this. Remember that. Tell me how to find MATO.
Or they should just at least hold on to the top, not the bottom.
Well, you know I've guts. What do you think this does?
I'm sorry, it had to be Nikos.
We have
there's no sincerity behind your words, don't waste them.
The anger to each other.
Say, Kate.
Say that you understand. I didn't just give you my friend as an act of contrition. I'm not sorry for what I did. I betrayed you for the same reason I just betrayed Nikos. To keep Elizabeth safe. Just like you asked me to all those years ago, when you first put her in my arms as a baby girl. Only now she has a baby girl of her own. And your existence in their lives puts them in constant danger. Say that you understand or not say anything at all.
Hey, stay awake. Stay with me. Talk to me. Tell me about your parents. What were their names?
Or they sit on the middle of those two poles. That don't look like Coast Guard. That looks... What flag is that? Which...
I got a phone number and a password.
Cuban?
Kaido Clenny?
It's a famous medicine man, I don't know. You text that name to that number using Nico's cell phone, and MATO will show up in person at the bail office.
And I was just going there for a routine procedure. Probably.
I'm so sorry, Nikos.
Thank you. He needs medical attention. First aid? Do you understand? Medicina.
Medicina, sí. Yo tengo un botiquín
Good,
pequeño
good.
abajo.
Show me. He needs it right now. Right now.
What did you say? Why?
Because you know where Agnes is. You need to keep pressure on that leg. You lost a lot of blood.
Oh, yeah, and he had that disorder that also
I
is...
saved you because of Agnes. But also maybe because you might be telling the truth.
Yeah, that confliction.
Me llamo Elizabeth Keene. I'm with the FBI. That man was in my custody when our plane crashed.
Medicina?
No. Señor terrorist. Muy malo, muy malo.
Terrorista?
Yes. Necesito radio.
Radio? Sí, sí.
Okay, maybe that's right. I was thinking, you know, you tell him to get us to land.
Do you have a gun? Pistola? Pistola?
Sí, la pistola está en la caja de herramientas.
No comprendo.
23.227 Norte.
Pistola.
I believe you said the pistol is in the toolbox.
What was the point of that? Like, they were, you know that she wasn't, okay, maybe you don't know that, but like, you should have just said, get us to land. He's in danger, let's get to land. And then when they're in like a land where you could find your own phone or something, then you, or something. But like, there was no point to do that. Especially when you knew this guy doesn't know what you're saying, so it'd be... And it's a freaking small boat. Of course he could.
Intercepted a distress call in the Gulf, some Cuban fishing vessel. Keene was on board.
So she's alive?
You can come in.
Sorry, I just wanted to hear the update, which is the greatest update ever.
Did you talk to her?
No, but we heard her voice. The pilot was in the middle of giving the coordinates when the transmission cut out.
Agent Ressler, the signal, what aren't you telling me?
His voice. The last thing we heard was her asking if there was a gun on board.
Honor the earth and everyone who shares it.
What are we doing here? Okay, yeah.
The four-legged, the two-legged, the winged ones, the plant and animal people.
This is so different.
Walk in beauty and balance. Oi, que cresiva. I take photos for Facebook. Yeah. I need to know that you're gonna safely deliver that baby to Kirk. His jet is waiting at MIA.
Well, we don't know if Kirk's gonna be there. So that's what he means by it. Don't worry about Agnes. He has his men to...
Put the girl in Kirk's hands all day.
Ah, just too late.
This man dies.
It'll be your fault. You got him involved. Need an ETA?
Intercept team should reach your position in 20 minutes. They want to know how many passengers. Over.
3 passengers, and make sure there's a medical team standing by.
2 passengers. Over. I know you're lying about believing in me, but I promise, once we've reached our destination, you'll know that everything I told you is true.
Of course you believe that. You're a classic narcissist. You were what, abused as a child, abandoned, made to feel powerless? You must have suffered some sick, traumatic, dark event to believe that the sick, traumatic, dark things you've done to me, and everyone I care about, could ever result in me loving you.
Liz also went through a sick, dark, traumatic event. Are you really gonna?
Fine, Maisie.
So sad for Maisie. Yeah.
Sorry about Nikos. He knew where my baby was, alright? It's the only reason I pushed so hard.
Why are you telling me this?
Because he's your friend.
So you want me to make you feel better? Everyone wants me to make things easier for them. Cleaner. That's what I am, after all, the cleaner.
Just forget I brought it up.
In my desire to make life easier for your baby, I betrayed Raymond, and now he doesn't know what to do with me. Well, he knows what he has to do, and he wants me to make it easier for him. But I won't. I'm not here to make him feel better, and I'm not here to make you feel better, Tom.
That's what I say in the first episode. He's trying to decide whether or not to
I need some air.
Kill her. Seriously, you could have looked outside before you get out on this mission? They were so close. If they, okay. I feel like he
Where's my tire?
okay. Okay, never mind. All good now.
Where's my tire? Huh? Where is she? Tom!
Let's get out of the heat.
Where's the survivor?
It's the guy.
Excuse me.
It's not.
FBI, we need a minute. Sir, the woman, the one who was with you, where is she?
No lo entiendo.
¿Dónde está la mujer?
Se la llevó. En una lancha rápida.
Took her away in a speedboat. Who took her away? ¿Quién se la llevó?
Terrorista.
He just got another private jet.
I love you.
I love how that scene, that whole entire like boat scene was like, now it's just completely useless. Literally, like they're still on a plane going to Russia. It was literally a father-daughter bonding moment just to have that.
Tell me where Alexander Kirk took Elizabeth Keene and her daughter.
Russia.
The strong, silent type. You're not doing much to break down stereotypes here. I'm not for a bracing dip in the spiritual vortex. When who did I run into but the tribal leader of the Lakota Nation, a man of vast responsibility? He invited me to witness the extreme version of the Sundance ritual.
Not just anyone can attend the Sundance.
True, and you can't get a table at the Fat Duck without a reservation, but I find in either case, a generous donation gets you in the teepee. I watched a tribal member, much like yourself, suspend himself from a cottonwood tree with flesh hooks through his chest. 3 hours he dangled, skin stretched like saltwater taffy while he left his body to communicate with the Great Spirit. But you know what terrified him? The thought of eternity on Earth.
After.
Trapped in a dark box, surrounded by rotting flesh, forever.
They don't want to be,
I hear that's why some native people leave spirit holes.
He's using his religion
to allow their souls to pass on to the next great hunting ground in the sky. You will be locked in an airtight concrete crypt unless you tell me what I need to know before those figures stop dancing.
And to, like, he has, like, the fact that he can just pull out any, he has like some experience. I don't even know if it's story or it's an experience. I assume, I believe it's an experience. But like the fact that he can pull out any experience to that relates to a situation is like, you know, the life I don't think anyone's lived in real life has lived. Like, or maybe I'm wrong. There's probably some people, but like.
Cook said they're going to the Summer Palace. That's all I know.
Literal Summer Palace in is it Moscow or is it
Summer Palace
or is it St. Petersburg? But I assume it's not the actual Summer Palace. And is that even still like built? But it's some other place that they like to call Summer Palace.
Lovely location to raise a little girl. What'd you think?
The armed goons don't do much for the landscape.
Well, the correction was necessary and temporary. All I ever intended to do was show you, prove to you who you are, who I am, and you can choose for yourself. Excuse me, Elizabeth, I have much more to show you, but my physician is waiting for me.
Someone hurt her.
Hello, Elizabeth.
Hurt me.
My name is Katya.
She's beautiful.
You can think of me as the palace keeper.
Palace?
The Summer Palace. It's what Mr. Kirk calls the cottage. Anything you need during your stay, let me know.
But it has more than just this cottage because if Ready to does, it's been long since
Director Cooper.
I know where Elizabeth is, Harold.
Where Kirk is taking Agnes. Cape Breton
What?
Island, Nova Scotia. Kirk owns a cottage there where he would go to escape the dreary summers in Novosibirsk.
Canada?
Injured?
Because we're not actually going to Russia. He imported a Russian caretaker, but but no, we're not actually going to Russia. And Nova Scotia, like, cause I live in Canada, but Nova Scotia, okay, I've not been there, but it's like it's a seaside like province, so it's like. And from what I've heard, it's not the sunniest place. It's not the most summer. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't even know.
I'll send you a location.
But like, why Nova Scotia of all places?
I'll handle this quickly.
You always do, Kate.
I know some of what you've been through, but little Agnes will be here soon, and when she is here, you will need your strength.
Tell me about Kirk. How long have you known him?
I have worked here for 9 years. I took over from my mother. She worked my entire childhood maintaining the Summer Palace.
So you know him well?
No, actually, I don't. He hasn't visited here in years. It's been too painful for him.
Like before she got, you know, that whole incident happens, she might have been here also. I'm saying if he didn't go trying to kill Tom, she probably would have accepted. She probably wouldn't have been, you know. Like, I mean, she probably would be in a more, I want to get to know you more than I still want to escape. But I'm conflicted.
This was my bedroom.
Welcome home, Masha.
And it is confusing. As much as I like Reddington and all, it's like, what did he mean by he had no right?
I shot my father.
This is the question.
What's the memory of a small child? You didn't remember me or your mother or this room. Reddington lied to you, Masha. He told you your father was dead, but thanks to you, what you did on the water, I'm very much alive. All the stories Reddington's told you about who he is and his connection to you, he knew you were looking for answers, and he took advantage of that to re-enter your life.
You tell us your story.
I hear. Reddington, he was in love with your mother, and he's obsessed with you. I'm sorry, I've said too much. You must be feeling overwhelmed.
I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Do you know why I call this cottage the Summer Palace? We came here for a vacation one July, and my little princess loved it. It's been a palace ever since.
I don't know what to make of him. But I was gonna say, you know, this could, like, her confusion could have changed if Reddington told her everything. Like, this is the same picture Reddington had. I have a feeling Reddington also was here, and their affair was also here. It's funny how the photograph kid and that kid is different. It is a great place to be.
Te prinesla sakrovišta. I ta mašina vremeni. Kukdani put, če si da veroša, ju откроешь и вспомни München.
I wonder if she can, like, recall Russian, like, I mean the language. Cause I know, like, cause I moved from my, like, childhood place, and I've been moving, so I know what it would be like. But I mean, this is, like, much bigger because, like, yeah. Oh no.
Return fire!
Okay. Yeah, I bet she's, like, conflicted.
Hands in the air! In the air! Stand down! Stand down! She's one of ours. Secure the house. Find Kirk. Find that child.
Hello. I'm back from the dead.
He's gone, and if Agnes is with him, she's gone too.
How did he escape? That's kind of crit. Like, okay, Reddington and him both can. I see why Catherine chose.
He's waiting for you inside.
Where are we?
Home. You're home.
Ah, yeah, he's turned. That's interesting. He didn't want us. Maybe he will.
What is this place?
Where's the baby though? Like the baby? Yeah, they don't have the baby. Now that Reddington should just buy the Summer Palace. Because that is such a beautiful house. That's such a beautiful house. Wait. He's made his decision. Oh my god, no. Okay, I know they all know what he has to do, but no exception can be made. This is so sad. I don't want to see this. This is, like, too sad.
53,000 acres of virgin wilderness. All but one owned by the Bureau of Land Management. A single buildable acre. I acquired it some years ago from a family who had held it in trust for over a century and a half. Beautiful.
Yes.
He did it with his right-hand man.
That
Have no choice? Isn't that the speech, Raymond? That I know too much? Every single one of your weaknesses. I dedicated my life to you. You entrusted me with everything you value. What you see as a betrayal of trust was actually a fulfillment of your wishes to protect your interests. No more, no less.
You presumed to decide what was best for me. Even if I resolve the anger, the pain you caused, I can't trust you. Ever. And yet I know you believe what you did was best for Elizabeth, which is why I brought you here. You've told me you've always wanted a pristine, unspoiled place to live out your days in peace. So the acre is yours.
Oh, wait, what?
For all eternity.
Oh. Oh my God, it gave some hope. I mean, that's the best death she could have had for surprising, because like you wouldn't want to know like him counting down your death. That's worse than just taken by surprise. So she wouldn't have to think about it. But yeah, I don't know. This might not be a good decision, because like she's, even though yeah, she did wrong, and yeah, what Reddington said makes sense, you know, like, but like you need those people that are close to you that wait a minute, is she some kind of freaking Terminator? Was that just like her last like movements? Because there's no way she's still alive. Oh, yeah, that's tough. Like, person you've trusted your whole life, and you have to just, and yeah, you know, he says he didn't have a choice. He could, reality, he just didn't, like, he couldn't find a way to keep her in, and that's tough, because I understand Reddington's point. Like that's not what he wanted, and so like that was a total betrayal, and so yeah, like once you have no trust, then yeah, that you're left with that. But she in the end risked her life for your main goal, what she thought was good for your main goal, and I don't know, honestly, like, you know, it's like, if you look at it from Rennie's point of view, you understand. If you look at it from Mr. Kaplan's point of view, you understand. Like, they both had like differing opinions for the same goal, you know, but what ended up was it backfired spectacularly. So, you know, but what is gonna be said is, like, you know, like, Red doesn't like other than Dembe's all he's got left. So like it's kind of sad, because we were with him, like, and Mr. Kaplan, like, you know, she'd be here for him for through everything, and except for with Liz, but you know, and like she's dead, and it's so sad. Like, she was a great person to have, so like it's gonna be tough without her, and like that was a sad ending. I wish that didn't happen, you know. I liked her, and yeah, but this episode, he's got Agnes. I mean, Constantine's got Agnes, but they got they keep switcherooing. The moment they get Kate, the moment they got Agnes, they don't have Liz. The moment they have Liz, they don't have Agnes. The moment they I remember. The moment they have Tom, they don't have Agnes and Liz. It's a whole domino square or whatever. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting. I don't even know what's gonna happen when Liz and Reddington meets, and this is like the fourth time of me saying it, but like, Liz and Red to reconcile, because you guys can go back on my series. I've said this like 5 or 6 different times, but they've rekindled before. But it's gonna be so awkward. Red will be going in with the feeling of, you tried to kill yourself to run away from me. You faked your death to run away from me. You know, like after all I've done, you left your whole life just so you could run away from me. You'd be mad. Yes. And and Liz will be going in from like, what is anything you've ever said was true? Are you, like, what happened between me and you? Tell me the truth. Tell me the truth. I want to know the truth. And with the Constantine, like, I've been going in for the fact that, yeah, like, he's done a lot of bad stuff to get Liz and stuff like that. But he didn't really show that he's a terrible father to her. And this is a very big but, and this is the reason why I don't like it could have gotten way better for him if he just stopped trying to kill Tom. Like, why was he trying to kill Tom? Like, he could have just like, I've said it before, rule number 1, don't go killing your daughter's boyfriends unless they're, you know, terrible people. You know, that's if you're trying to make up with your estranged daughter, that's rule number 1 of reconciliation. But yeah, he did terrible things, and yeah, he might be bad, but he's not necessarily shown that, like, he's wrong. Like, his version of events is wrong, and Reddington's versions of events is right. You know, like, it could be, like, as much as we love Reddington, like what does Liz got to go on to say that his versions of events is right and Constantine is wrong? And so, for all we know, for all Liz knows, yes, Reddington did take, Reddington is, like, saying lies, and, like, did take him from her parents, and did it because, you know, she just doesn't have anything to go on, like, because, like, and it works in Constantine's favor because Reddington doesn't tell her the full truth no matter what. And, like, although Constantine didn't tell her anything, it was more because they didn't have time. It was not because purposely, like, not telling her the truth, and she could see that he would have told her the truth, probably, maybe, or his version of truth, or his lies, whatever. But that's the thing. So that's gonna be an interesting conversation between Reddington and Liz, and whether, like, that's, I think, for this, a lot of season 4 is gonna be like, whose version of events is true, Reddington's or Constantine's? So you guys can hit that like button, subscribe, share. Let's see what he does with Agnes, and yeah, what Constantine. And where's the Winter Palace? Is this in Russia? Is the Winter Palace finally in Russia? If it's in Australia, just randomly, just because, I don't know. But let's see. Who knows? If you guys could hit the like button, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next one.